Okay, so Cobra Kai season 6, part 1. So it's now over, and I have to say it's pretty good. I like that everyone's friends now, even with all the baddies from the other from the Cobra Kai group, and Miyagi-Do friends with Cobra Kai people now. So that was kind of cool. It was weird because the previous seasons I was actually thinking I didn't like how Daniel and Johnny are now friends. I didn't like that. But now seeing that the kids are all friends with the other guys, the Cobra guys, it's actually kind of cool. So for me, it worked for the kids, but it didn't work for Johnny and Daniel. So it's nice to see in this season you see Johnny and Daniel butting heads again. So in this season, it's pretty much them preparing for the Sakai. I don't know. It's Sakai Takai something. I don't know. It sounds to me. It just sounds like Sakai. So I'm just gonna call it Sakai. So they're preparing for that competition. Yeah. So only 6 can go to this competition. So you know it's gonna be at least Miguel, Robbie, Tori, and LaRusso's daughter. What's her name? Samantha. And then at least I don't like her. So it's just a toss up between Hawk, Dimitri, Kenny, yeah, and that new girl. I like her character. So it was like a guessing game to see who is gonna be the top 6, right? I mean, the obvious would have been Hawk and Kenny, but they played it in such a way that maybe Dimitri has a shot. They give the Eagle Fangirl some like character building story, so she's trying to prove herself to Johnny that she can do it. She doesn't want to fail. So they even got us thinking, it's like maybe it might be her. It was fun to play the guessing game, try and figure out who was going to make it into the top 6. Man, I was actually quite surprised that she did what she did to Kenny. I was like, oh, I didn't see that. I was surprised. Like, no, I like her so much. I didn't think she would turn to the dark side. So, but yes, that's what happened. And then you have the fight for male captains. And that was also quite suspenseful, even though you know Robbie was going to be the one, because if he doesn't, what's the point of him anyway? It was so it's Robbie. And then Tori and Samantha, that was also quite a good fight, quite touching also how she breaks down and all that stuff. Not bad, good acting. Yeah, so that's one thing. So like, oh, okay, so Cobra Kai needs somebody. So quite obvious she was gonna go and join Cobra Kai. And I thought Kenny would join Cobra Kai, but he didn't show up. I thought it would have been good to see Kenny and Tori on the Cobra Kai team versus Miyagi-Do. But yeah, we got to see certain things like Mike Barnes versus Johnny, and then Chosen versus Johnny, but that never happened. So it was like a more of a side having fun thing. The Chosen thing was weird as well because he just disappeared after an episode. Like the previous episode, he was just looking at flights. So it was like, I thought he was just looking at flights, but then the next episode, he was just gone. So I guess he went back to Okinawa. But yeah, looking forward to seeing the part 2 of Cobra Kai season 6. The story is really building up. I like to see how this ends. And if you haven't actually seen Cobra Kai, I suggest you go watch Cobra Kai because Cobra Kai is awesome. Jeremy Johns recommended it way back, and I'm super happy that he did because this used to be on YouTube Originals, and then I never watched it then. I think I only started at season 3 when it went on Netflix. So yeah, I was like Cobra Kai fan since then. Like, yeah, go Johnny. It's like I'm Team Johnny. Like Daniel had his run. We don't need to see Daniel no more. But yes, I'm Team Johnny. I even took pictures with him. Yeah, so cool. So yeah, yeah. Go watch Cobra Kai season 6.